Good afternoon. Welcome to IDA's Learn About IDA Member Benefits webinar. I'm Rebecca, Manager of Membership Services here at IDA, and I'm so glad that you could join us. I also have Dennis Carpenter, Director of Membership, on the line. Dennis, if you'd like to say hello.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
And both of us look forward to detailing how you can take advantage of everything that IDA has to offer. Before we begin, I would like to go over some instructions on how to participate today. You'll notice on your screen that the viewer window is to the left and the control panel is on the right. Control panel is how you will be participating in today's webinar. You can open and close your control panel by clicking on that orange arrow. You can also switch to full screen if that is helpful, and you can hide the panel. Right now, all attendees are in listen-only mode and have been muted. In the audio pane, you'll notice that you were defaulted to mic and speakers when you signed into the webinar. If you would like to use the telephone, simply click here, and then you can dial in with the number. They will give you an audio pin, and you just type in that number as well. In the questions pane, please type in questions when you have them. You also have the ability to raise your hand. This webinar is being recorded, so if you missed something and you want to review something that we talked about, you'll get that link afterwards. We will also take all questions and answers at the end of today's session. We are champions, placemakers, and city builders. IDA members create, activate, and bring urban centers to life. With more than 2,500 organizations across the globe, people are looking to IDA for ideas and best practices in urban place management. And because of our fantastic member community, we grow a little bit stronger every day. Through our rich body of knowledge and community building partnerships, IDA strategies continue to help shape healthy and dynamic districts. Along with myself and Dennis, the rest of our fantastic IDA staff includes David, President and CEO, Tyler, Research Coordinator, Tracy, Director of Corporate Relations, Carolyn, Director of Professional Development, Kathy, Director of Research, Danielle, Operations Manager, and Allison, Marketing and Communications Manager. We try to bring you the most current information in place management, and to do that effectively, we're going to need your most current contact information. So please make sure that we have all your correct email addresses, that if you're an organizational member, that includes anybody that works at your organization. They can get put into the database and be contacted by their email address. That also allows them to log in and access their member benefits. IDA also communicates with its members mostly through email. So that means that you'll get blasts on Tuesday, you'll get our newsletter on Thursday, and we also occasionally send things out directly from our Outlook. So just make sure that we've got all that current information, and if you think that you need to be updated in your organizational contact, please let me know.
And we would like to encourage all of our members to participate in the 2019 IDA membership referral campaign. So the campaign began January 1, and it runs through December 31st of this year. And it's pretty simple to participate. Any of your peers who are not IDA members, simply tell them about us. And to make it even easier, and we'll show you later, there's a section on the IDA website where you can simply enter the person's name and their contact information, submit it, and we'll do all the work for you. We'll send them membership information, follow up with them until they become a member. And when they do become a member, we will already have recorded that you were the person to refer them to IDA. So that would qualify you for the prize drawing. So please keep that in mind. And the best way for non-members to learn about IDA membership is from those who are currently affiliated with the organization.
I agree. On to our events. Please, everyone, save the date. 65th Annual Conference and Trade Show is going to be this October 28th through 30th. We are changing up the schedule just a little bit. Any of our people on the call who have been to IDA conferences before, that is a Monday through a Wednesday. So just slightly earlier in the week than we normally are. But we're really looking forward to Baltimore. You can also join us at the following regional conferences that are going to be happening this spring. We're going to be in Los Angeles in March. We're going to be in Raleigh in April 3rd through 4th, Phoenix, April 10th through 11th, Surrey, British Columbia, April 29 through May 1, Oklahoma City, May 1 and 2, and then finally Huntsville, Alabama, May 15th through the 17th. So we have a full slate of events that you can pick and choose where to go. Hopefully, one of these locations is either A, close to where you are, or B, talks about a topic that you are interested in. And of course, we hope to see everybody at the annual conference in Baltimore. IDA's Urban Place Management Narrative Toolkit provides a framework for communicating IDA members' commitment to shaping dynamic city centers all around the world. It includes positioning, key messages, and facts about the downtown management industry, which you can use to prepare for meetings, craft reports, and build presentations tailored to the specific interests of your peers. You can download the free toolkit on our website, downtown.org. We also have business card size narratives that you can keep in your pocket, distribute to board members. Please contact us here at the office. We do have some left, and I would be happy to mail those to you if you wanted a couple on hand.
And great points, Rebecca. And as Rebecca mentioned, that this is a really good opportunity to make sure that the industry, the place management industry, speaks with one voice and is in one accord. We have found that in the past, when speaking about the place management industry, some within the industry may refer to it as one thing, some another. So there was no consistency. So we thought that this would be a great idea to make sure there's a consistent message so that the brand of the industry can sort of take center stage, especially when media is involved. So this is something great to take advantage of, and it takes the guesswork out of it. Everything is there for you. So as Rebecca said, if you don't have it, reach out to her, let her know, we'll send it right to you. Just that easy.
Yep. The Emerging Leader Fellowship, Stronger and Stronger every year. This will now be our fourth year, I want to say, for Emerging Leader Fellowship. Participants gather in New York City for a week-long educationally fulfilling experience over the summer. Any of our recent graduates who you can see on the left, this is the 2018 class. They would love to discuss the program with you. You can find all of their contact information and idea connection under the directory feature. We have already closed our 2019 class application, and those participants will be announced in early March. Since 2016, a selection of the most pressing issues facing downtown urban centers has been addressed by IDA Top Issues Councils. These councils bring together industry leaders to produce research briefs on the top urban issues identified by IDA members in the areas of economy, experience, and partnership. This strategic initiative promotes the expertise of the profession and provides meaningful tools and information to IDA members. Our 2019 Top Issues Council topics are housing attainability, municipal partnerships, the opioid crisis, and just announced is smart cities. We actually still have space if you are interested in serving on the Smart Cities Top Issues Council. That deadline is March 8th, and it's open now. You can find that application on our website as well. All of the past Top Issue Council reports, so 2016, 2017, 2018, are available in our web store. IDA webinars are a simple way to learn about what your peers are implementing throughout the year and catch up on any conference sessions that you may have missed. If you are experiencing a downtown issue that you would like IDA to cover, please let us know. You can send that email directly to Carolyn Delutri, and her email is carolyn@downtown.org. She will then present it to the Professional Development Committee, and it could be featured later in 2019. The web store is also where you would find recordings of our previous webinars for the past year. Keeping in that same educational path, if you have a spare minute while you're sitting at your desk having lunch, please click over to the IDA YouTube channel. You can pull up YouTube and search for International Downtown Association. We have dozens of master talks from Atlanta, San Francisco, Winnipeg, and San Antonio. And San Antonio is where we were in 2018. The Downtown Achievement Awards, the submission process is now open. I would encourage you to submit your best practices and see if you can get highlighted, or I should say recognized, with a Downtown Achievement Award. We do have new criteria for 2019, and we have more descriptive categories online. So if anyone on this call has submitted for an achievement award in the past, I would encourage you to go and look at those new criteria, check out those new descriptions. We think that it will help a lot in the process of submitting for your award. The early deadline is February 28th. You can save $50 if you submit your idea by your project, if you submit your project by next Thursday. And then the final deadline is March 22nd. So you have a month to submit your projects. IDA has many committees filled with dedicated volunteers who work with staff here to grow our membership, decide on educational content, create new research publications. We really rely on our committee members for a lot in the workings of IDA behind the scenes. If you are interested in serving on one of these committees, you can contact David, and his email is david@downtown.org. We definitely welcome volunteers from all levels of staff. Please do not think that because you're not the executive director that you can't apply to serve on a committee. We would love to have anyone who's interested serve on a committee. For example, if you are the research person for your organization, I would strongly suggest the Top Issues Councils or the Research Committee, for example.
And these are just a few of the many committees that are available to join. And that also includes Finance and Audit Committee, Canadian Issues Policy Committee, and this is an opportunity to help steer the industry. So we really encourage you, if you're interested in a leadership role, but more than anything, if you're interested in steering not only the organization, but the industry, please reach out to the president. Please reach out to David Downey, express your interest in joining one of these committees. And we encourage you to do that.
As I mentioned previously, our top issues councils, at this point, we have 18 separate reports, and the 2018 top issue council reports they're on sale. They're in the web store. As I mentioned, they cover a wide range of issues that members have said are important to them, and that Smart Cities Council is now open with that early March deadline. Some of the other publications that we have available are the High Performing CEOs Report, Quantifying the Value of Canadian Downtowns. We also have the Creative Placemaking Toolkit, the 2019 Staffing and Salary Survey is getting ready to be available in early summer. Please double check with your executive director and make sure that they received that email from IDA so that they can participate and get their information counted towards the 2019 Staffing and Salary Survey. Also, when you are going to purchase these publications, remember to sign in so that you can get the member rate in the web store. Lastly, we do have available the value of U.S. downtowns and center cities. We are now on our second edition, and the Downtown Vitality Index is forthcoming. Inspired by IDA, the weekly e-newsletter is the perfect place to highlight your downtown photos, news mentions, and achievements. If you or your organization was recently featured in the media and would like to include it in our newsletter, please email Allison, and that is allison@downtown.org. Also, please add her to your press list. If you aren't already receiving the newsletter, you can go to our website to subscribe. If you're looking for your next team member, our Downtown Career Center allows you to list those career opportunities. Job ads are $75 for members, $250 for non-members, and as always, listings of RFPs and RFQs is free.
And being in the membership department and talking regularly with non-members, one of the things that I highlight as some of the core features, or one of the most core features that members have available to them, is the idea connection. And the idea connection it's a way for the community to come together. Sometimes you're just sort of stuck in a rut and you're trying to think about or figure out how to tackle a particular issue or challenge. And we certainly believe in the IDA office of not reinventing the wheel. It's not necessary. Rather, we believe in R&D, rip off and duplicate. And Idea Connection is a great medium to help you do that. How so? Well, you simply include a question in Idea Connection, and that question goes out to the global community, not just locally or nationally, but globally. And what will happen is you'll start to get responses from that global community. Now, think about this. How cool is it that you're located in a city in the United States, but you're getting someone who is providing you with their best practices in, let's say, the UK. or in Germany or in South Africa, and how they're able to activate or reactivate public spaces, or how they deal with a certain challenge. And although the laws may be a little different, the concept is the same. And it's great to know that you have peers that you can reach out to that can provide you with feedback or even help validate some ideas that you might have. You're able to put that out there and say, hey, folks, what do you think about this? So Idea Connection is one of those resources that as a member, you definitely want to use very often. And you also have within that same space the library. And the library has lots of samples and templates that you can draw from, that you can download, and you can even contribute to that library for others within the industry to look at. So again, don't reinvent the wheel, utilize this space and use it to your advantage.
Definitely strongly agree with that. Everything Dennis mentioned about Idea Connection. IDA has several partnerships with organizations who are excited to be working with you. You can find out more about our various partnerships with Stantec Urban Places, Block by Block, City Post, HRS, ICSC, Ike Smart City, Springboard, and others online under the Community tab. Another benefit of membership is having your downtown highlighted on the IDA homepage. Members can send in pictures and information, and we'll work with you on launching that information. If you are interested in showing off your downtown, please contact Allison for more details. And finally, Allison would love to tag you on social media. We can connect with you by Twitter, by Facebook, and by YouTube. So please send Allison all of that good stuff, and we will reach out to you on social media as well.
Great point, Rebecca. And if I can add that this is another opportunity in space of connecting with your peers. And it's okay to brag a little. You know, each of you are doing some really good work where you are. And I think it's great to share that with the community. Hey, look at what we're doing, and let others know. Again, they may be able to utilize some of those ideas. It's all about helping the community grow, and even helping others innovate. Just by seeing your ideas may help them innovate something that's unique, just based on what they saw you do. And it's also a great opportunity to just stay connected overall with IDA, especially when we're making announcements for different events that are coming up.
All right. So now we've got just over 5 minutes. I am going to do a very quick walkthrough of our website. So as we were mentioning, downtown.org, website. We draw all of our traffic back here to the website because this is where you're going to want to come to find out the most up-to-date information about what IDA has got going on. So as you can see, there's that project spotlight I was talking about. Value of U.S. Downtown second edition is there. We have the Achievement Awards application information. And then there is the call for sessions. This is in line with Baltimore. That deadline is also March 7th. So if you have an idea for any sessions that you want to lead, that you think you and a few of your colleagues would be great to lead the session, please submit those ideas. Just keep in mind that we will need fully formed descriptions, and we will need all of the contact information for those people that you want to be session presenters as well. This is some information on West Coast Urban District Forum. Right here, you'll see all of those links to our social media. Here is the icon for Idea Connection. I'm going to come back to that though, and I'm going to jump over here to the community tab and show you that membership campaign information that Dennis was speaking about earlier. So here is where you want to go to refer your associates. And also, if you are interested in the leadership at IDA, our board of directors can be found here under that link. And this is where we have those committees that we were talking about earlier. Under the education tab, all those regional events that I was mentioning, you can click on each one of these boxes and find out more about the specific event. And clicking on those boxes also gets you into where the registration link is. So if you want to register, you would come to this page. This is the page where the 2019 Emerging Leader Fellows are going to be announced. This is our research page. So you can come here and see all of the stuff that research is working on. This is that Top Issues Council page. As I mentioned, the Smart Cities Top Issues Council is still accepting applications. You have until March 8th for that. And here is the narrative. You can download that here directly to your computer, free toolkit. Awards. If you're interested in submitting, you're going to want to click on that button. Here's all the information that you'll include in your application. And here is how we have changed the criteria for this year. So as I was saying earlier, please take a read through that. We have changed some information, but we think that it will only be more helpful as you are getting ready to do those submissions. If you apply by next Thursday, you do get to save $50. You can come here and get that updated category information. Then if you need a little bit of inspiration, you can come to this page and find all of the 2018 Downtown Achievement Award winners. If you're interested in marketing opportunities, you can come here to learn about sponsorships, exhibits, and how to utilize the 2019 Media Kit. If you are looking for a member of the IDA team, here's all of our contact information here. This is the Career Center. And if you are interested in posting a job, you would do so up here. Now, before I click on the web store, I'm going to sign in first. So you want to click on that purple box in the upper right-hand corner. Enter your information. This will provide you some kind of greeting so you know that you are signed in. Go ahead and click on the web store here, and you'll see all of the publications and webinar recordings that we have listed. We have a lot of them. And now I'm going to go ahead back to Idea Connection. If it wants to open for us. And this is where you'll see those latest discussions right here in the middle. You can see a list of all the communities that we have active. Here's where you'll use the member directory. So if you were in San Antonio and you remember you talked to somebody named Rebecca, but you don't remember where she worked or what her last name was, you can come here and find all the Rebeccas who are members of IDA. If you have a question that you want to post in the open forum, you come here. Craft it as you would an email, and then go ahead and hit send. That'll send to all of the members in the IDA community. And then for the libraries, this is where we have all our resources. Click on that first, and then you would click down into the folder. And all of the items that we have about arts and culture are on the right. And that's for any folder that we have under the library. And that is our walkthrough of the IDA website. I don't see any questions at the moment, but if anyone does have any questions once we wrap up the webinar, I would encourage you to reach out to Dennis, reach out to myself. We would be happy to answer those questions for you. And our next webinar is going to be in May, where we'll have new information to share. And like I said, if you do have any questions, please let us know. Dennis, do you have any closing remarks?
Any parting words? Just thank you to everyone for participating. And if you don't have your login combination to log in to the members only section of the website, reach out to Rebecca or I, and we'll be happy to assist you with logging in.
Okay, great. And please take all of this information back to your team. Use it to your advantage. It's what it's here for. We look forward to working with all of you and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.